Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things that I'm going to be doing differently with baby number 2. That's Olivia. I'm going to keep recording with Olivia in the background. I hope you guys do not mind. It's just how it is. Number 1, so I'm going to make sure that baby is checked for a tongue tie before we are discharged from the hospital and sent home. Now the reason why is because with Miss Olivia, she actually had a tongue tie and we didn't realise it until further down the road, and it's obviously not mandatory for them to check whether newborn babies have tongue ties, but I think it should be. In the end, we ended up spending £200 to privately get it cut, but it kind of just makes sense before leaving hospital that they check to make sure that baby has no tongue tie, and if they do, then they can just get rid of it there and then. So that is something that we are definitely going to make sure we do before leaving the hospital. Wow, that was high. Number 2 is combination feed from day 1. So when we had Olivia, my plan was to breastfeed solely. It didn't work out that way because I just was not producing enough milk. Olivia had a tongue tie. There was just so many things going on, so it just didn't work. So we were recommended by the hospital to combination feed Olivia, and to be honest, it worked absolutely perfect. It helped with Ilko getting more involved. So he would feed Olivia and give me a break and so forth. And I know that some people express and then their husbands can feed that way, but I was not producing enough milk to do that. So yeah, we are gonna combination feed from day 1. It's just easier, we know it works. And yeah, we're happy with that decision. So number 3 is that I am going to stress and worry less. So with the whole pregnancy of Olivia, I was so anxious and so worried, and then when Olivia was born, I was anxious and I was worried, and it kind of takes away of actually enjoying your baby. So that is one thing I'm gonna do less, and I think it's also because of experience. I have experience now of raising a baby. So, you know, I feel a little bit more relaxed and I know what I'm doing. And I know that every baby is different, but that is something that as I go along, I'm just gonna cater to baby's needs as they present. And yeah, and just not worry myself. I mean, life is too short, number 1. Also, I want to enjoy my baby. Okay, so this one's kind of a biggie for me because I don't particularly like asking for help. So one thing that I will be doing differently with baby number 2 is I will be asking for help from friends and family if I need it. I've already asked for help already, so I have people in place for when baby arrives because I need someone to look after this little one here. So yeah, we've got friends and family involved. To really help out, especially when we bring baby home. It's going to be hectic with a 1-year-old and a newborn. So a good friend of mine is going to be staying with us for 2 weeks, and she's going to be helping around the house. She's going to be helping with Miss Olivia and helping with me. And one of the reasons for that is because I'm also having a cesarean section, a C-section. So I am going to be limited with my movement. Ilko is obviously going to be there as well, but he will be going back to work in the 2nd week of postpartum. So yeah, my friend will be coming once he goes to really help me out. You know, never be afraid to ask for help when you need it, because yeah, I don't want to end up having a breakdown. Okay, so with Miss Olivia, when she was born, even before actually, we bought her a dummy or a pacifier, thinking that she will take to it, but she never did at all. Even to this day, she does not use pacifiers or dummies at all. So we're not even gonna bother introducing a pacifier or a dummy to our new baby at all. So that is something that is off the list. Some people prefer babies to have dummies because they're really scared that baby will start sucking their thumb and then it's harder for them to get out of that habit and so forth. Olivia never had that problem at all. She started sucking her fingers when she was teething and things like that, but it didn't last for very long, a couple of weeks maybe. It never bothered her at all, so I'm hoping that it is the same for this new baby as well. Okay, right. This one is a big one for me. And I probably think for a lot of mums out there is to trust my husband more. Now, it's not like my husband is not capable, because he is very, very capable. But when, in my experience and speaking to other mums, when you have your first child, you can get quite possessive or controlling over how baby is, and you know, your husband may not get a look in because they may not do things the way you do it, and you may not like the way they do things and so forth. But what I have learned is to actually step back and allow my husband to be more involved and to bond, and yeah, just trust him more in being with baby and doing things his way. So when this new baby comes, yeah, I'm just trusting Ilko 100% rather than being a bit too controlling. So the next thing is that I'm not going to be too hard on myself. Sometimes, you know, I feel a bit guilty, or you know, maybe I'm not doing things right and things like that. And what I have learned is that it is a learning curve for every single new mum out there. We're learning, we're adjusting to being parents. So when we have that second baby, I know that, you know, just not to be hard on myself. It is what it is. We're doing our best. We love this child. And yeah, all we can do is love this child as much as we can. So yeah, I'm not going to be hard on myself, really. I'm going to see it as a learning experience. I'm going to be prepping and freezing meals, because trying to juggle a newborn baby as well as a toddler is going to be very, very difficult. So this is kind of where friends and family can also get involved, where maybe they can help me in terms of like preparing food and stuff like that, and bringing food over, and you know, because we don't have loads of freezer space, but the freezer space that we do have, I will be prepping and freezing meals for us as a family. So it is one less thing to worry about, and then I can spend a little bit more time, you know, sorting out baby, spending time with baby, as well as Olivia as well. So the next point is to get out more. Now, when Olivia was first born, I went out all the time. And then as she started getting older and we started introducing nap time and stuff like that, it just started to gradually ease off. With this second baby, I want to try and be as active as possible, to go out as much as possible, and obviously for Olivia's sake as well, not being cooped up in the house. So I want to try, this is my intention, I want to try to get out as much as possible with this second baby, as well as with Olivia as well, but also with friends and family as well, to get this baby used to being around people of different types. So that's what I want to do, really. I kind of feel like we kind of did that with Olivia anyway, but I want to do it a little bit more, because I think for my sanity as well, I need to get out more. And saying that, the next point is to make more mum friends. Now, when I had Olivia, I didn't particularly want more mum friends. I didn't really see the point. I thought, you know, friends is friends, whether they're mums or not. But actually, I feel like when you're a mother, you want to be able to have conversations with somebody who is in the same boat as you, or has experience in, you know, raising children and stuff like that. So I feel like when you have other mum friends, you can bounce off each other, give each other advice and so forth. So I feel that I want to make some more mum friends, join some groups even more so, and yeah, just really get myself out there. And for Olivia as well, I know I'm talking about baby number 2, but it's for both of them, is that I want them to be able to have friends. And with that, you know, obviously I need to get to know other mums so that Olivia can get to know their children. You know, I think it'll be very good socially, especially as she's not at nursery at the moment, which she will be soon, Miss Olivia. So yeah, I want to put that in place ready for baby number 2 as well. Okay, so I wasn't too sure whether to add an extra one, but I will. and it is to start baby on baby-led weaning straight away from 6 months, rather than introducing little bits of tastes of food here and there. I just think it's just so much easier. I mean, it was nice introducing little bits of taste to Olivia, like pureed food, you know, things like that. But with this second baby, I just want to introduce baby-led weaning, which is basically you just give baby that solid food, safely of course, and just allow them to explore it and eat it how they feel best, rather than feeding them with a spoon. Right guys, that was quite quick. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Say bye bye. No, you have to wave, baby. Say bye bye. Just like that. Go on. Good girl. Good girl. Say bye bye. See you next week. Bye guys.